All right, all right, all right. Hello and welcome to the show, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hopefully well. I'm doing well. Super stoked. Got a new camera. Finally got it all set up, I think, properly. So we should be in good shape. I'd like to start off by thanking my patrons, Mary Lynn Whalen, Sandra Scala, Junior Sim Racing, TC Hollingworth, and Boomer League. Let's get on with the show. And there we are. How about my commercial? Let's go with it. Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. And there we go. All right, welcome everybody. How y'all doing? Appreciate you for being here. What are we looking at right now? We're looking at my painting. And with this better camera, we should have a better view of everything. I'm trying to keep it all in focus. Yeah, we can wide angle it out. Boom. Can't move it up and down, but I can do that manually. You know, we're getting there. At least we got it in high definition. That way I can zoom into some crazy level. Yeah, I'll show you. It's pretty exciting. Let's get all up in there. Boom, and then boom. Look at that. So we couldn't get that kind of clarity before, and I'm super happy that I can pull that off right now. But for the time being, we got to decide where we're going to paint on this piece. And yeah. I think I want to, well, I got to do the clouds more, that's for sure. And you know, that might be a good way to be today. Yeah. Just getting back into it, you know. I have some blue up here to do. So let's, yeah, let's work on some clouds. That could be exciting. Cool. Really appreciate you all for showing up. Welcome. Okay, always got something going on. My paint gets cloggy, and then it doesn't allow me to, there we go, get the paint out. As long as you do that though, voila. Beautiful. Now, this is kind of fun. I adjusted, we'll say fixed, the colors and the viscosity of all these paints so they can be a little more functional in my daily life. Otherwise, it's very difficult all the way around using paints. I think we're, oh, here we go. I want to open up the cap every time now because when I change elevation, it affects the paint. And so, must be careful. Now, I've put out way too much paint. It must have been a minute since I've done this. What's that all about, dude? One drop of black. All right. That's entirely just just way too much paint. What was I thinking? That's a week's worth of paint. Now, I've been noticing up here, and maybe this is a find time to adjust. Boom. I know it's probably blurry or something. I don't know. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Nice, dude. And then I can adjust the zoomage from here. Yeah, look at that. Make sure it stays focused on my area. If I'm here, it needs to be a little bit further down. How we doing? We looking good? Camera staying focused. I'm super pleased with this. I could not get that kind of clarity before. You can even see all of my mistakes. This hodgepodge of area here is going to turn into the bottom of the cloud. So that's why it's dark. And then we're just going to put a lid on it. So just roll everything in and make it all look like it belongs. That's my job. Now, some of you may know I have a new puppy here in my life. It's been I was maxed out in my life before, and then I just added a puppy. So I guess I wasn't maxed out. I just thought I was, and that's where the good news comes, because everything that I do with this little puppy dog is a healthier lifestyle for me. So a lot more exercise, a lot more running around. Yeah, she will calm down, but she's a very calm puppy already. It's just a matter of having this extra beautiful little creature in my life. And she's 4 months old, and today she's not feeling that great, which is a bummer. Cool beans, you guys get to see how this stuff changes. Sorry for always being in the way. But you know, what are we gonna do? I've got painting to do. I'm gonna type in here just to see if this is working, so I don't have to worry about it.
Mean, set, welcome.
It works. So yeah. Put some stuff on this cloud. Let's turn it into a cloud even. Now I have put some white, pure white on this painting. It's a little bit more higher up here. All that you're seeing right now is just a type of blue. If I do my job right, you will see it in like watery waves, how they work, which is kind of how clouds work as well. When you get them in stop animation, you can start to see the rolling of the water, the crashing. So I'm going to provide that with these lines. movement, shifting. Anyways, it's been a long time since I've been here. I hope you all are doing well and maybe doing some art yourselves. Just keep adding more white and laying it on top. And then when I push back with it, it'll be more blue. And just keep going back and forth until I get the the desired look. And we'll fix some of these. Crashing. So it's an interesting style, yes, but it works. Sometimes. Like, how am I to know, right? Just got to have faith. That you can fix any problem. That's where my faith in my paintings lie. I am capable, willing to make a mistake. I mean, what are we talking about? So, we got some rolling behavior on this cloud. I'd like to see it extend more. I'm going to have to fix that line, aren't I? See, I'm trying to stay out of your way, but sometimes I'm just going to have to get in the way. It's all about adding and blending, subtracting. I'm just making sure you guys' view looks good still. Man, I love this camera. You guys know the old cameras that I'd have to sit there and threaten to fire the cameraman? Who was secretly me. Yeah, I know. Behind the scenes. But now, yo. So much fun. Just extending and pulling and topping. We need a lid on this. Yeah. And then it helps pull. So each time I brighten up an area and it just yanks and pulls and pushes, and now we're starting to curve. That's what I want, man. That's what we want. And remember, this is all just a blue-gray. Blue with a little bit of white in it. So. I think I'm going to start a cloud here. That'll help. And what we're going to do is just pull these together. But we give ourselves a little bit of an area to reach to, I suppose, is a good way to put it. Then tie them together. Give it some time to dry. Everything needs a little bit of, you know. My paintings are what I like to say is watching the sunrise. You just start to see things happen. It might be what gives it their unique take. I'm going to have to go up here. I don't like working down and to up, but sometimes you just got to do it. I'm going to lift the camera up a little bit. Crazy, isn't that crazy? So I'm right in here. So now that we've got this cloud here just a little bit more pronounced, it sets forward, right? The idea with this, and here, let's widen it out a little bit so your newcomers will understand what I'm doing. Yeah, definitely need a remote arm. That'd be sick. So, distance, right? Long way away. Clouds off there in the distance. We start to have some, which all need to be worked on, but we have some here, we have some here, and then it swings in here, and then it's supposed to just cover us into this cloud up over here. Somehow you got to relate distance and all of this stuff in a two-dimensional space, and that's where, you know, bonus. You know? So that's why I'm pulling, I'm stretching, I'm yanking, just pulling these clouds, just as like a sugar, like a cotton candy, you know, string by string by string. There's a little bit of a mess here, but it's going to be okay because it'll be a structure of the cloud, you know? So, just wanted to share with you where we're going with this. Back to it. I have to go back up, which is wild. Let's see. Let me just see where I am. Tree, tree. This is cool. Basically, right about there would be super cool. Now what happens if I get right here? Oh look, I'm right in the way. Welcome to the show. Boom, super focus. So yeah. So I like to bounce around, that's why I'm showing up here now. Because like I said before, I need to pull and push and make sure all of these kind of work together. It's not, you get it, you get it, you get it. I need a better stance. I need to choke up on the bat. I need to relax. I need to get in your way. Once I get the muscles down again, it's been a while, I'll be able to just let it flow like that. Let it flow. So right now we're just trying not to breathe through my mouth. My apologies. Anytime I make a mistake, it's all right. Again, my ability to pull through all these mistakes. And same with you. Doesn't matter if you're doing painting or just life. The ability to pull through, learn something. Let's go. Nice. Noise. 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 Sorry. I get excited. Definitely gonna have to save some room for the wider part of the cloud, so I'm just going through here, I'm looking. I adjust, I look at the what the paint is on the brush, and if I feel it looks good against the backdrop it's in front of, it's banging. If not, I just move the paintbrush around until I feel it looks good. Follow all my old mistakes. That's all you got to do with these. Follow your mistakes. You will never know where it leads you. And that's what's so important with my paintings, is that if I stop and think about it, I ruin them. All I gotta do, follow my mistakes. And it starts to look natural. It starts to really pull itself together. So, this is fun. I need a haircut. It's crazy. I appreciate you all for showing up. Welcome to the show. Wild. You can see over here. Can you see? Yeah, that's a 6 foot by 9 foot canvas, ready to be painted. Crazy. Yeah, nuts. But again, new puppy in life, new challenges, man. We living up to the challenge. Puppy challenge. So I'm gonna use a bigger paintbrush. Get some stanky on here. What do we got? We got right here. See how I screw that up? You saw it. You saw it here first. So, brighter in the front, turns back, and it lays down. From right here, it's bright, and then it turns back, lays down, and then we'll do another bright section here, and we'll just keep, and you'll start to see it breathe itself into life. Goose bar, you get it. You guys should talk so I don't talk so much. I ramble. Well, there she is. There she is. Well, let's say hi to Miss Maggie, who definitely doesn't. Come here, Missy. Hey, where'd you go? Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi, you. Oh, my little girl. She's not feeling well today, like I said. So, let's lift her up into camera. Let's lift her up into camera. Oh, but she's always this adorable. I promise you. I promise you that. Oh. Oh. Yes. You're a good girl. You came out wagging your tail, all happy. What's that about? She's sending me mixed messages, yo. I'm trying to, potty train her for sure. But she comes out here into the art gallery and just looks me square in the eyes. But I let it go today. It wasn't, I let it go all the time. I try to just time it out so she's outside when she needs to go. So she has a routine. Like you would do with the puppies. Let it blossom, let it flow. Huh. You's funny. You funny. You're my funny girl. Who's my funny girl? You. Are you on camera right now? Are you shy? But you definitely came out wagging your tail, all happy. I wonder what kind of stuff you got into, which made you gleeful. And this is why I haven't been getting a lot of painting done. Her work ethic is just no bueno. Abysmal, even. Huh. You're at work right now. You're the art gallery dog. I gotta build her a little, she's gonna be a big dog, people say. She's Labrador mixed with Pyrenees, mixed with Australian Shepherd, so that's not big, mixed with some Bull Terrier in there. So all of those little puppies, all the mellowest of the breeds, got together and made this little gem. She's got to stop eating everything. Like, the funniest thing is that when we're walking, she just, she grabs things with her mouth and then decides whether it's friend or foe, or tasty or no. She doesn't sniff it. She just holds it, either chews it, spits it out, or chews it up and swallows it. So she could eat something that makes her not well. Yeah, I need to build her a little window box, but not a little window box. That's why I was telling you about how big she's gonna get. Because she should be up in the window. Not for sale sign. Huh? NFS. So yeah, this is literally my past 2 weeks. Sitting with Maggie. I was so happy to start painting today. But then, of course, she got sick, so she's puking. Oh, poor little, I won't tell it, people. I won't tell everybody. Can you get up though so I can get back to work? She has her own couch in the back, her own recliner chair that she can grow into and hopefully not chew up. She's used to that. And so at night I have a video game and I stream it at night. So over at Space Galleria, and she has her own camera there. I can't do the same here, but as you can tell, she'll probably just show up and say hi. Hopefully feeling better. Okay, let's go. What do you say? Oh, that's my painting, and that's what I do for a living. Nice to meet you. Hello. I'll shake your back foot. Nice to meet you. I'm trying. The first week was all about just 2 hours, every 2 hours, just go out. And she was peeing every time. She'd go potty all the times. And then now it's just, you know, getting a good routine down until today. I guess we got to take in consideration all the oh. Well, subscribe if you're new. You get to watch this little Betty grow up. Huh? And she gets to hang out with her sister, her mom, and her dad. They all are here in town for at least the next couple of months. And so she gets to hang out with them on the daily and go get knocked over by her sister. It's a big sister, you know, one litter before her. So it's really quite cute to watch them all run around and be a little happy family. And then adjusting her to come here every day to, you know, this is your new house. Yeah. I've always wanted that in canines. I think that's something we've kind of lost, where we just say, sell puppies, or whatever it is, or give them away. You know, we don't have farms where we can have that that thing. Anyway, am I going to get any painting done, folks? What are we doing? What are we doing? That's my painting. That's my painting. At least we started. At least we got the camera working. That's good. And I got a sick dog. That's bad. I wonder what she gets into. This is the show now. I play some music, but I got a copyright strike on this channel, so I can't do that. You're gonna have to play music at home. But I don't think there's any way I can be doing anything but taking care of this little one today, just to make sure we don't have any more accidents. You know, and basically at any minute she'd be like, oh no, and then I'd have to run and do some things. So perhaps today was not the best choice, but you all got to meet Maggie, and I hope she was worth your time. We take her collar off every night so she doesn't have to be that dog. She's getting kennel trained, which is so awesome. Like, she's doing it, but I'm feeding her in her kennel and she just likes it. So she runs in there, grabs her toys, brings them in there, lays down, and just has a good old time in there. And as of yesterday, we hung out. I put her in there for, like, the first week, it's 1 minute a day. Second week, 2 minutes a day. So we're on the 2 minute a day mark, and every other day. It's not every day because I'm lazy, and she does it a lot herself. But I sat her in there, and she just sat in there, and I left for like 2 minutes, and I came back, and she was just sitting in there, happy as could be. She knew what was up because she thinks it's going to be food, right? So, and she knows that I'm always going to return. I think that's a huge, huge thing for these little creatures who are sliding off. One girl sliding off my lap. You are something else. Anyway, you want to say goodbye to everybody? You want to say goodbye? Sorry, everybody. We'll be back, and we'll do it up. We'll do some painting. I have to. I've sold 3 paintings since January. That means we're running out of wall space. Or that is, we're having too much wall space, and we need to get rid of some paintings. So make some new paintings, that is, to hang on the wall so that it looks like a wonderfully new art gallery all the time. So we'll see you on Saturday, if not before. Cheers, everybody. Thanks. Sorry about that.